the city by the bay, San Francisco. Iconic orange bridges, inescapable prison islands, and gigantic burritos. But on this episode of Fast Travel, we're showing you a secret staple of the city, barcades.
Today we're hanging out with Barbara Dunkelman, host from Always Open on Rooster Teeth, and voice actress on Ruby.
Ruby!
Hi, Barbara.
What's up, Brian?
That was so cool that you were right here, perfectly waiting for me.
It's like I'm at a bus stop and you're the bus.
Tonight I'm going to take you to some barcades, which is sort of like a San Francisco specialty. It's a bar and an arcade together at last to make one beautiful child.
Okay, let's go visit this child.
Let's go meet that beautiful baby at the barcade.
Bellissimo.
Cold and wet, and you're wearing white shoes. It's just a perfect combination.
I love walking in the grass.
This is Coin Op Game Room, one of my favorite places to hang out in downtown San Francisco. It's got classic arcade games, pinball, and a great vibe. Oh, and great drinks.
This is a barcade. I don't know who invented that concept.
A genius.
A genius.
Those are two of my favorite things in one.
Yeah, that's like whoever did the peanut butter and jelly was just like, I have another idea.
Yeah.
Now you do voice work for an anime, and you work for Rooster Teeth. So what was your sort of like entry point into geek nerdom, or whatever we want to call it?
Me and my brothers had, we would get every console. We got the Sega Genesis,
Yeah.
Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, Nintendo games, old Sega games too, like Cool Spot and Toe Jam and Earl. But the first game I ever beat was Zelda Ocarina of Time. And
You set the bar really high.
Yeah, I definitely came in at a high point for video games,
Right.
I think.
I hope you didn't play like Superman 64 or something terrible after that.
So I started watching the show Red vs. Blue when I was 15 years old.
Oh my God.
I got super into Rooster Teeth and everything they did, and then they hired me.
God.
Yeah, I mean, before Rooster Teeth, I was planning to go into advertising or filmmaking or something like that. I had no
very
plans
different.
for it. Yeah. So when you're playing a game, you want to put the quarter in the machine.
All right, Barbara.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Did
we're
you get
in.
it?
Yes, we're in.
Okay. When in the plot line does this happen in The Simpsons?
Never. You do nerdy stuff all day, but like when you get home at the end of the day, are you tapped out? Do you keep going? Do you go out to get away from everything?
It depends. Sometimes, I'm an introverted extrovert. After the age of 22,
Yep.
I stopped being able to stay out past midnight without being very upset.
I think what they call us is, weirdly enough, responsible adults.
Yeah. Oh no, I lost. Where's our dad with more money?
You're good. Get back in there.
Honestly, if I was choosing my evening, it would be me home alone, watching something on Netflix.
Like Home Alone.
Of all the Simpson characters,
Yep.
which there's a lot, I think I relate most to either Milhouse or Ralph Wiggum.
Really?
Oh yeah. I ate the purple berries.
See? Yeah, I was gonna say Bart.
Do you often tell people to eat your shorts? Because
Yes.
I do. Yeah, it was actually on my Tinder profile for a while.
Eat my shorts?
Yeah, although it meant something else.
This is what I'm telling you. This is a really great city to just get
This is Brewcade, a great spot in the Castro district of San Francisco. It's always full of friendly people and features some of the best handcrafted beers in the city.
So we have massive communities.
Yep.
You have a really big community, I have a really big community, just in terms of the people we interact with, the people that engage in our work.
My community could beat up your community.
I think that's true. Sometimes people flare up and they get negative, and it's a part of it all, right? And I understand it. Like, I was not the happiest dude on the internet when I was a kid. How do you deal with negativity on the internet?
Yeah, I think a good rule of thumb, especially being even just a woman online, I mean, let alone the gaming industry,
Right.
the YouTube industry, it's just like, don't really take it to heart. You can't really let that get to you. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
That's a really good quote.
Yeah.
1945 plus, the sequel to The Year. But you live in Austin now and you love it.
Yeah, I love Austin.
And so, like, what brought you to that city, and like, what's keeping you there?
So Rooster Teeth is in Austin. I honestly probably would have moved almost anywhere for Rooster Teeth, but Austin is such an amazing city. It's like this little oasis of just open-mindedness, art, music. I fell in love with the food, number one. The Alamo Draft House, which is like a famous theater there.
Yeah, they opened one here in San Francisco and it like blew our minds.
It changed my movie going experience completely. So what about you? I mean, I know you're from New York.
Yeah, so I grew up in New Jersey and then I moved to New York for school. And then I moved to San Francisco 9 years ago.
Wow.
I was like kind of angry, like really, hey, I'm walking here.
The pizza.
Where's the pizza? Yeah, that's completely spot on.
It's a lot of,
hey, like
it's a lot of like head movement.
It's just like, what the fuck?
So do you like it better here then, or are you?
So yes, because I found out after a while that the people here are super nice. They're like, we're super nice. And that took me a minute to be like, oh God, they do that vocal fry thing.
Yeah.
But then little by little, you're like, don't be mad at San Francisco for not having great pizza. Be happy that it has great burrito, and that it has great sushi. It's like, I don't have hair, but I have a good bald head.
And great eyebrows.
This is Emporium, San Francisco's biggest barcade. It's 3 floors of skee-ball, arcades, and alcohol. Also, it feels like a club from an 80s movie.
So Barbara, you've been doing this a while, and your 56th birthday, not coming up just next month,
Moisturizer.
is doing great. Are you gonna just like keep that going? Just be a nerd until you die?
This is just who I am, and this is who I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. And it's gonna be very interesting to grow with technology and how the industry changes, because I feel like even in the 6 years I've been doing this professionally, things have changed and progressed insanely. Yeah. Well, I know you're about to have a little one.
Yeah.
A little baby. How's that going to change the way you progress in this industry and how you're going to raise your future children? Are they going to be geeks like you, or?
I hope it's like a way where I sort of have like a second or third childhood through her.
Oh, yeah.
Because I started video gaming like when video games like were young and I grew up with them. But like, do you start your kid with like the first Mario game?
Keep talking dirty. This is all doing it for me. Yeah.
When was the last time you played skee-ball?
You gotta have like good skee-ball stance.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming to San Francisco, just hanging out and being generally awesome.
And you're gonna have to come visit me in Austin.
It'd be cool to have like a drink that isn't $14.
Their brain would explode. Yeah, it'd be pretty gruesome.
So mine would be like a
Oh hey, thanks for watching our new show. Want to win some games and a shaving tool kit courtesy of Braun? Well, enter at the link below for a chance to win. We wanted to take a moment to thank Braun for helping us create Fast Travel, because without their support, we literally wouldn't have been able to make it. Seriously, I've been wanting to make this show for years now, so I can't believe we're finally doing it. Enter the sweepstakes, win some games, and stay tuned for our next adventure.